Real Housewives of Atlanta, darlings. What are some positives? I guess one positive will be that it is good that hold on, y'all, I'm just doing stuff. One positive is that it's good that that Shamari and Portia are getting along. I think that's great. They was having a lot of sweet moments, and for the most part, all the girls was getting along, minus a few little spats here and there. But the spats wasn't just here and there. The spats was a little bit deeper than I think people realize. It started off how I left off last time. I'm just reading over my notes, y'all. Okay. It's gonna go off my heart. How about that? So it started off where it left off last time with all the girls are sitting around, and the girls had just left the temple where they each had their fortune. Y'all saw my Twitch real quick. It's crazy. Where they each had got a fortune cookie and all that jazz, and they went back to the restaurant, and Nene and Tanya had got into it. Because Tanya brung up how, she's tired of Nene little slick comments. Nene had made a comment, saying that, he might not be the one, talking about Tanya's fiance in terms of marriage. Nene, she, was just like, child, what is you talking about? Anybody thinking about you? And, just being very defensive and nasty. To Tanya, talking about, you're overreacting, and girl, you crazy, and all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, Lord, Nene. It's just like, you better leave me alone. I'm a marriage girl. I've been married for 27 years. You can't tell me nothing about being married, and just leave it alone. Ain't nobody thinking about Paul. Paul's not on my radar. And Tanya was just like, well, she's on mine. She was just like, good. Now leave me alone. Leave me alone. Charlie got to the point where Nene got up and left. Just hateful and mad. What everything boils down to with Lanithia is that it's everything that's happening with Greg right now it's a lot on her. It's weighing on her. And she's pretty much just taking all that anger out on other people. Pretty much. Which is still not right, but it's what happens. Is a lot of people do that. Misplaced anger, for sure. She can't get to Greg, the person that she want to cuss out and strangle, so she's gonna take it out on these ladies here. Because nobody's doing anything to Nene. Everybody always kissing Nene ass. So where's all this hostility coming from? A mess. And like I said, Nene, you brought Tanya to the show, and you treating a person like this that you brought to the show. Okay. So anyway, Nene ended up walking out, child. Tanya was crying, upset because she's never gotten into it with Nene. Tanya and Eva feel like Nene is their best friend, and they just can't believe they got into an argument with their best friend. And I'm just like, girl. Lies, darling. Lies. Come on, Lo. Lies. Yes. So anyway, lies. Okay. So, they all went outside, got Nene glasses. They got back in the tour bus. Not the tour bus. They got back in the bus, child. And they tried to call Nene. Nene wasn't answering her phone. They showed a scene where the producers was trying to, film it, Nene in the car, and Nene just drove off. She was over it. She been trying to reach Greg to talk to Greg, but Greg is not answering his phone. He's a smart man. Um, so she drove off and did her thing. Um, so I believe the next was this the next scene. Um, so the ladies they got in the on the bus, and they started talking about Eva's bachelorette party. Tanya was crying on the bus. She was still upset, and it was just like, Tanya, you got to calm down, child. This is a bachelorette party, all this kind of stuff. It's like you need to get it together. And Tanya, she was just like, I just couldn't believe that she's I guess she's never seen Nene in that light. All these other ladies have, and so they know Nene is something else at times, but like I said, nobody's gonna call Nene out on it because Nene is the queen bee. So it was just a mess. They started to go on a clothing attire and what to wear, because at their next event or whatever. Eva was just like, no sneakers and wedges. Don't wear that. And then Marlow brought up, it's just like sneakers and wedges, and she said something like, "Oh, that's all you wear, ma'am." Is sneakers and wedges, child, taking a dig at Eva, and that's how I got popped off, child. Them help us argue for like 2 hours straight. The ladies, the instructor that's showing them all around the different places, the tour guide, she's over it. She was just like, I'm never gonna work with y'all again. Like just acting a fool. It was just a mess. It was going back and forth. It started to get personal. Eva says that she's been modeling since she was 5 years old. Marlow, what have you been doing? Marlow was just like, and I have all the fashions, darling. And, I own all the fashions. I bought the fashions with my money, darling. And all that kind of stuff. And Eva was just like, well, you should have all the fashions from back in the day. You're older than me. It was just a mess. Marlow told Eva to stay in the child's place. I'm like, you a child. Stay out of grown folks' business. Eva was just like, child, I got a husband and 2 kids. What do you have? And Marlow was just like, 2 kids by 2 different men. I was just like, Lord Jesus. It was some funny moments in there. Some of the reads that they was giving, but it was just too much. It was too much. Eva talked about Marlow's helmet wig. Said she needed some gots to be glue, child. It was a mess. So all the girls went to go check on Eva. Go check on Nene, child. Nene didn't even answer the door for them. I'm just like, child, but y'all stop kissing up to Nene. Oh, God, it's so annoying. That's one thing I can say that I've always respected about Kenya. Kenya ain't never kissed nobody's ass. Ever. I'm just like, child, and, Cynthia, she one way over here, one way over there. I'm just like, Lord. It's something else. Phaedra has been hanging out with Nene and Marlow and Cynthia lately. She has. So I guess Phaedra gonna be back next season. They might as well bring Phaedra back. What else she got to do? So they're gonna bring Phaedra back. I just feel like if they bring Phaedra back, they need to bring Kenya back. How is that fair to bring Phaedra back and not Kenya? But that's gonna start some mess between Nene and Candy again. And since Nene and Portia fell out, why not bring Phaedra back to the show? So everybody needs allies, and yeah. So be expecting the whole Nene versus Candy drama to resurface, because it is. What else is going on, y'all? So we get to like the second day or whatever. And the girls, they were all on time, child. They got, on the bus, called Portia. She wasn't feeling well. All the girls decided to go do karaoke. And this was a fun scene indeed. Nene was hateful and, talking about, they asked Nene, how you doing, Nene? I'm fine. It was just like, oh, okay, what took you so long? She was like, I was giving birth. And then the girls told Nene, "Oh, Portia's not coming." Nene gonna make fun of the fact that Portia is pregnant, basically saying that, I know girls that be standing at the bus stop with a baby in her and her child on her arm, and Portia got little back problems. Child, please, or Portia can't take it. I'm just like, was that necessary? First of all, everybody's pregnancy is different, and this is this child's first child. First, and so what? Even if she was lying and didn't want to come, so what? Did you open your door when they came to see you? No. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Nene's attitude, I can't even. She's not even entertaining anymore. I can't. That blonde moose is really, Moose Tracks is really something serious. It's no longer entertaining. It's just serious. Yeah. Nene, get your life, girl. Like, girl, ain't nobody did nothing to you. Ooh, child, I can't stand hatefulness. So, I went to the karaoke bar, child. They were singing songs, having a moment. Then, they looked on the little tablet and picked Understanding to play. By Xscape. Shamari, child, was singing down, singing Tasha part, and then Candy came in and sung her part and hit the high note. It was perfect this time, child. Listen, say what you want to say about Candy, and we do. But at the end of the day, she is a part of R&B history. She is. Yeah. So, hey, that was a sweet moment. It took me back to when I went to the Great Xscape tour and stuff. Very cute. What else is going on? So the girls leave there. They decide to walk around and stuff. It was a cute little day. Next day, found out that Eva's grandpa had passed away. Unfortunately, no, he didn't pass away. They was gonna take him off the breathing machine. And Tanya got all the girls together. Each one of them came to Eva's room and hugged her. It was beautiful and nice. Even Marlow, child, she was one of the first people there. See these ladies, they have these sweet, heart-fearing scenes, but it's like, why does a tragedy have to happen before y'all come together on something? It's like, it's always something like real life and sad that has to happen before, it's nice time. But other than that, it's just shade all the time. We love it, but I'm just saying, it's draining after a while. It's just like, child, I'm so sick of going back and forth with you. Like, girl. But whatever. Let's see. Nene's attitude, I tell you. So all the girls got together, and they went to this little restaurant where they were playing games, all this kind of stuff. It was nice. It was cute. Tanya tried to talk to Nene before they got on the bus. This was at the end. Nene didn't even want to talk to Tanya. Didn't even want to talk to her. Didn't even want to entertain her, nothing. She was just like, okay, we can talk. Tanya was just like, well, I do understand now where you were coming from. Apparently some BS where Nene said that she wasn't coming for Tanya them. That, she just said that, at the temple, when whatever the little slip read out of the fortune cookie, she said that, you might marry somebody else, saying that, you gonna marry Paul or somebody else, because apparently it said something about marriage. And that's what but Nene meant what she meant. Like, come on. But even Tanya, she was just like, okay, I'm gonna humble myself and just be like, okay, now I get it. Nene was just like, well, you took it wrong. Tanya was like, I mean, but it's just how you said it, and you took it wrong. It's just like, Tanya was just like, well, let's just try to have fun and turn up, here. And Nene was just like, okay, I'll try to turn up. I'll try. Just hateful, and rolled her eyes and went, now you done with Tanya? I want all these girls to get together and get Nene off the show. I'm sick of her at this point. She can go back to obscurity. I am sick of Lanithia Moose Track leaks. Bye. Goodbye. I'm sick of that attitude. I'm sick of that attitude. I'm sick of that nose. I'm sick of them thin ass wigs. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You will forever be the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene. But it's time to get your ass on up and out. I'm tired of you. Because 1 minute you nice, 1 minute you mean, and most of the time you hateful. And it's just not becoming. It's not cute. You look bitter. You look jealous. You look insecure. And it's just time to skedaddle. Whether all those are facts or not, it looks that way. And it's just time to skedaddle. You done did what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I like Nene, but she just has a lot of ugly qualities. I don't even know if she cares to change them, or if she realized that you know what it is. And even with Eva grandpa passing away and everything. I believe he's passed away now. I don't want to speak that into existence if he has or hasn't. Please forgive me if he has not. But yeah, even with Eva going through what she's going through with her grandpa, Nene still said, I want to be there for Eva. But I just can't because I have my own things going on. Every situation she kept bringing back to herself. And I'm not in Nene's situation, but I am in a situation where I'm taking care of my mother, who's 66 years old, really bad arthritis, could barely walk up and down the steps. So I do know what it's like being a caregiver. And yes, it's challenging, it's rough, it's hard. It is. A lot of days you just want to do something you want to do, or you just want to do nothing at all and just lay there, but you can't because they need help with just normal everyday things. I get that completely. It's a hassle, it is. But for this situation to be happening, which is pretty much a tragedy. It is a tragedy, a fatal situation that's going on with Eva. And for you to still turn around and make it about you, girl. That's why all y'all hoes went out of town. So that you can get away from your everyday problems. Shamari's so happy to leave her twins. She love them, but she happy to leave them. Eva happy to leave her kids. Candy happy to leave her kids and work. Everybody's happy, escaping their everyday life for a few days or however long y'all was down there. That's what vacations is about. Letting loose, making memories, and having fun with your friends or whoever is there with you. That's what vacations is about. Forgetting your issues that's going on with you in your everyday life. Whether it's work, home, whatever, school, whatever. Anyway, Mr. Chalaki. Nene, you're going to have to do a lot of straightening it up, sis, for me to get back on your good side. For you to get back on my good side. Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Xscape on Instagram and Twitter. At Xscape89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much, darling. Stay black, stay tuned. Share. Click the notification bell. And I'll see you guys later.